Hope you like the sign. It's a slightly improved one. It was either my wife or my daughter made the improvements, I'm not sure. Find out tomorrow. Anyway, hello, it's Chris. We're at LM140. I've got yet another IPA, or pale ale at least. This is from the Barlow Brewery in Derbyshire. Three Valleys IPA. 5% ABV. And again, it's an American style IPA. It says it's bursting with tropical fruit and citrus flavours and ends with a clean bitter finish. I'm hoping it's not going to be like the one I had from the brewery in Lancashire. That it on reflection, it was not as good as I thought it was, and certainly the feeling it gave me the next day wasn't great. So I'm hoping for something a little better. Haven't heard of these brewers before, but willing to give them a go. Unit 6 Church Farm. So that sounds good. Better than an industrial estate. Okay, so to open it. Bit of smoke there. Okay. Wow, picked up something almost immediately from just opening it and it being that far from my face. That's interesting. Right, well. Glass bottle glass. I'm going to pour it in there and see what we've got. Relatively feels like it's quite thick. What have we got there? So more of an orangey. Wow, picking up the smell all the time from this. I'll come to that in a minute when I actually do put my nose in the glass. Relatively orangey colour. Maybe a one finger head. If I'd have poured a bit more aggressively, you could have got one out of that, I think. Relatively, yeah, you can't see your fingers through it, but you can see there's a shape behind there, to give you an idea of how see-through it is. You'll have seen that on the camera anyway. Very, very small bubbles in there, from what I can see. Yes, very small bubbles indeed. Not moving too fast, so this should be a relatively relaxed affair, hopefully. So, get my nose in, see what we can find. Picking up. I'm hoping this doesn't take me down the same path as the one from Lancashire, but picking up a kind of a very citrusy lemon taste with little hints in there of pineapple, maybe a touch of kiwi fruit, and maybe passion fruit as well. Yeah. You know when you cut open a passion fruit and you spoon out the contents? There's a touch of that in there. Okay. That's enough smelling. Let's do some drinking. Cheers. So the mouthfeel has something with lots of small bubbles like that you'd expect. It's actually quite soft, very pleasant. It's from Derbyshire, so it's that part of the country again where you're going to get the nice soft water. That's going to aid with that. Yeah, despite the fact that all those smells come in through the nose, and you, well, as soon as I opened the bottle, I was getting those smells. They're not overpowering in the taste, but they are all in there, which is lovely. I've had West Coast IPAs before that tasted almost like umbongo, you know, in how powerful they were in that. This gives you a hint of umbongo, you know, and not in a bad sense. They do drink it in the Congo, apparently, yeah. For those of you who aren't familiar with umbongo, I don't know how far across the world it got. It was a tropical fruit drink back in about 1987. I don't know if it exists still now. Does it exist? No. It was a kind of a squash, a cordial kind of based drink. I seem to remember liking it, but this tastes slightly of that. Oh, you pick up loads of the passion fruit in the nose. It's lovely. Keep going back for that. Yes. Well, Derbyshire is scoring much higher than Lancashire at the moment. This has got enough bitterness in it as well to counteract some of those sweet flavours, and it doesn't have any kind of false tasting notes in there. There's nothing particularly chemically, whereas I picked up a kind of almost like a rubber thing from the beer from Lancashire. Yeah. It's a light bitterness. It's not too heavy. It doesn't give you a slap on the chops like, you know, some do. It's really, really pleasant to drink. This would be a brilliant beer on a summer's day. Really good. It would be great post-lunch. This is a good post-lunch beer, I think. And it would be particularly good maybe sat down in a pub garden with a view of the sea somewhere. Maybe after you've gone for a long walk or done something worthy, to sit down then and have a pint that would match that experience. And this would do it for me. And it's refreshing enough that it wouldn't be cloying, and you could drink it quick enough that it wouldn't get warm in the warm sun, you know. Okay, so Barlow Brewery in Derbyshire, Three Valleys IPA. If anybody knows what the Three Valleys reference is, then please let me know down there. I'm going to give you an 8. 8 out of 10. Jolly well done. Anyway, take care. Cheers.